I like dictionaries. Who else? Do you like dictionary? Yes. Turkish, English? English. Any Turkish here?
That I know.
Whatever you want.
I mean, I was sleeping with my dictionary once.
Wow.
Yes. Sleeping in my bed. This is the first book that I give importance, because language is taught. The famous philosopher, German philosopher, Wittgenstein, 20th century philosopher, once said, language is taught. I mean, your words shows your thoughts. If you have many words in your vocabulary, then it's understood that you have many thoughts in your mind. But we have some problems in our Turkish language, as I see. So that's why I checked a little and I listened to some of the people. One day I asked my son, how is the exam today? But I asked in Turkish. I asked, imtihan. You know imtihan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we are all Turkish here. Maybe one of or two of us are foreigners. Imtihan is Arabic.
Yes.
Sınav is Turkish.
Even in India, it's imtihan.
Yes, yes, I will speak about that. Yes, yes. I was watching a film last night. It was an American's film.
Yes.
And in that film, the subject was wrestling.
Yes.
Wrestling. There are wrestlers here. And I learned that wrestler means in Indian is pehlivan,
Pehlivan, yes.
like we use in Turkish.
Turkish, yeah.
So we have many similarities. And I understood that actually it's a Persian word.
Yes.
Means champion.
I'm sorry?
Champion. Means champion.
Champion, yes.
Persian.
Lots of. So for example, elma,
Yes.
can,
Those.
those, can,
But
yes.
then-
These are all Persian languages. And we all use it in Turkish. We have many words from Persian, we have many words from Arabic, we have many words from Turkish, and we have a lot of French, English, Latinese type of words. So sometimes I confuse. Do you? When to use a Turkish verb or when to use an Arabic verb in a sentence. And sometimes people confuse too. For example, they use, in Turkish I will spell it, şart and koşul in the same sentence. They say şart and koşul, which are the same. One is Arabic, one is Turkish, but people use it like different words. So we are confused. And I checked and searched the history of the Turkish language. We were using Turkish as Turkish before 750. After 750, we converted our religion and adapted Islam. So before that, Persian has influenced a lot. And once we converted to Islam, now the Arabic influence has came in. And during 1000, a famous man, maybe you know him, Kashgarlı Mahmud, has made the first Turkish dictionary because of this confusion. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion at that moment. And after that, the Ottoman Empire came into Anatolia, and we were influenced by many of different languages. So, like Persian, Arabic, Turkish, and some other Slavic language as well. And during the Ottoman Empire, the literature has been adapted from Persian as well. So there was a different language in Ottoman palace and Ottoman state and bureaucratic people talking with lots of Persian and Arabic, and the people in Anatolia was using Turkish, pure Turkish. So they were not understanding each other. There was a lot of confusion at that moment. So maybe, I think it was 1726, the printing press from Europe came into Ottoman Empire. But the religious men, we call them ulema. Ulema is the religious bureaucracy in Ottoman Empire, has banned printing press. Because of the fear that if we use printing press and we print Quran, then everybody will read. So, who will need us? They think. Another fear was, if we convert Quran from Arabic to Turkish, then the meaning will corrupt it. So there were some fears at that moment. So it was the time, I think, 1874, that the first Quran has been printed in Ottoman Empire. Before then, there were handwritings, but people were not reading Quran. Even Quran were not read. So we were not reading, we were not writing during the last portion of the 19th century. And there was a lot of French influence at that time. There were some arguments and debates about how to adapt the Turkish language to Arabic or to French, from Arabic to Turkish as well. And it was, I think, World War I, Atatürk was in battle in Syria, and he saw the handwriting manuals of the German military officers in Latinese alphabet for Ottoman language. And he just understood how to use it in a basic and understandable way for the Turkish people. And in 1928, the language revolution, I mean the Latinese alphabet has been used as a revolution in Turkish language. Then Atatürk has founded the Turkish Language Institution in 1932, and the language was now converting from Arabic to pure Turkish words, Turkish roots. And the pool, I mean the language pool was expanding. Even in the last days of Atatürk, when he was lying in bed, he was sick, in an unconscious state, he was spelling, "Oh my God, please continue the development of the language. It's the language." In his last days, he was giving the priority and the importance to language. Now, when I'm going to a hospital, for example, I'm asking, where is the Bevliye? Bevliye means urology in Arabic. And the young girl sitting at the desk doesn't understand. And then I asked her, oh, okay then, where is urology? Now she understands and showed me the way to the urology department. So we have lots of Arabic, French, but no Turkish ones. And I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, I banned myself to use Arabic words. I was just using only Turkish words at the time, because I was forcing myself to use Turkish. And then one day I stopped using Turkish and converted my mind again to Arabic and Persian language, and I was relieved. My mind was relieved and my body was relieved. So it's good to use Turkish whenever possible. So please try and use new words, like for example, computer, bilgisayar. It's a wonderful word. We have to, create new words and use it for the complexity of our language and get back to our roots. Thank you.